Alrighty guys, we're back for a City on Fire combo, and this is a March of the Machine standard brew. We're going to go over the deck, then hop right into some ranked, but first things first, for anyone who may not know, I'm Red Cat and I play aggro decks and any decks with a red in them as well, so I hope that sounds fun to you. Also, we do got that Discord link down in the description if you're interested in joining that up. Okay, what do we got in the build here? City on Fire. This is an 8 mana enchantment rocking triple red up there. It has Convoke, so your creatures can help you cast this spell. Each creature you tap while casting the spell pays for 1 mana or 1 mana of that creature's color. Okay. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or a player, it deals triple that damage instead. Oh my goodness, guys. So what's the combo? Well, with Ill-Tempered Loner, we only have 2 of them because it was really hard to actually fit stuff in here and we needed early removal and stuff too. So it's a 4 mana, 3/3 human werewolf. So it does have Daybound, Nightbound. We'll go over that in a second. When it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target. Okay, so what ends up happening then, if you have City on Fire on the board, if you hit Ill-Tempered Loner with damage, let's say from a Lightning Strike, well, the Lightning Strike does triple damage to the Ill-Tempered Loner. So it does 9 damage, and then the Ill-Tempered Loner does the 9 damage to any target. So you would target the opponent's face. That 9 damage is then tripled again, so you're doing 27 damage to the opponent's face from a single lightning strike. That sounds absolutely insane, right? But overall, we're really trying to combo off with just by convoking out City on Fire as early as possible and then just burning down the opponent's face any other way as well. So, guys, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this was actually a suggestion down in the comments. So thank you so much for the awesome suggestion. This is going to be a very fun one. This is just how I happened to put that list together. What else do we got in here, guys? Gleeful Demolition is going to be a way to help us convoke that City on Fire early on. That does mean we need artifacts in here, right? So Voldaren Epicure is a pretty sweet one because even if you get this later on and you have City on Fire out, the Epicure just entering does 3 damage to the opponent's face, which could be really good. Also, if you're not using the blood tokens for the Gleeful Demolition goblins, well, you could also just filter through your hand. So it's going to be an excellent one. 3 lightning strikes, of course. We got 4 rouse reinforcements as well. Couple red, blue elementals could go a very long way to cast that City on Fire, right? There's actually like insane lines of play here. We could probably pull off a turn 4 City on Fire relatively easy with all these early game cards. But yeah, we have a couple Riveteers Requisitioners. Even if you're not using it for the Convoke, when the opponent inevitably kills this, or if you end up trading into something, you do get that treasure token for more ramp, or you could use that treasure token since it's an artifact for the Gleeful Demolition. All 4 Fable of the Mirror Breakers, obviously, it's going to do a ton of different things in here. We got a couple Brotherhood's End. If you happen to have to drop a Brotherhood's End while the Ill-Tempered Loner is on the board, then of course, it's going to do that extra damage. By the way, guys, when it is nighttime, this is Howlpack Avenger, which is a 4/4. And whenever a permanent you control is dealt damage, Howlpack Avenger deals that much damage to any target. So if this is flipped and you wipe the board with a Brotherhood's End and you have other creatures out there too, you're probably just wrapping up the game at that point with the Howlpack Avenger's extra damage. Also, there's this bottom ability too. For a 1 and a red, you can have Ill-Tempered Loner get +2/+0 until end of turn. I don't know how often that'll come in handy, but it's on the card. So I have a single Celestus here. I just like Celestus. So yeah, it's in here. Also, it's an artifact, so you can go Gleeful Demolition. And honestly, right away on turn 3, you could play Celestus. And if you really wanted to, you could tap the Celestus for a red source, play the Gleeful Demolition, and pop the Celestus on the same turn. Get 3/1/1 goblins, right? So yeah, that is a line of play. Then we have 3 Stoke the Flames in here as well. 4 mana instant with Convoke, and then it deals 4 damage to any target. That's going to help you wrap up a lot of different games, man. If you got that City on Fire out there, it does 12 damage, which is ridiculous. Burn down the house, just an epic piece of board wipe that also lets us generate devils if we really have to. And guess what? Those devils will do triple damage. I mean, everything does triple damage when you have City on Fire on the board. So Yeah, very nice, huh? I mean, something super simple, like it doesn't have to be Lightning Strike. If you have to do a ridiculous amount of damage to the opponent's face, you got that Ill-Tempered Loner and the City on Fire on the board. You go burn down the house, 5 damage to each creature and each player. That 5 damage is tripled to 15. 15 damage to the Ill-Tempered Loner is then tripled again for 45 total damage to the opponent's face then. So yeah, that's just really cool, isn't it? We have a single Mirrex in the mana base as well as a Crucible of Defiance, both going to be relatively important in here, to the point where we might actually want like a second Crucible. I don't know about a second Mirrex necessarily, like we do need a lot of red sources and you never know when the Mirrex is actually going to get in the way, but or double Mirrex. Yeah, the one Mirrex isn't going to get in the way at all, probably. So, honorable mentions, guys, of course. Play with Fire, Chandra Dressed to Kill. I thought about Atsushi a lot for this one, and the brand spanking new Chandra looks really powerful, too. It's really hard to find room to actually slot these cards in, though, so I'm going to have a dedicated Chandra list at some point here in the next couple weeks, so that's the list, guys. Hopefully I went over it well enough. Either way, let's go ahead, take it into some ranked because I'm crazy, and see how we do. Alrighty, guys, we'll see if we can get right into that first game. What am I expecting from the list? I know at this point I sound like a broken record, but I can't expect too much, man. Standard is brutal, and even like a lot of people aren't even playing with new decks at this point. They're still just playing like the old mono black, and it's still just absolutely disgusting. It's so powerful, so I can't expect too much, but I guess hopefully I'm pleasantly surprised today, so we'll see, huh? Let's get that mountain down. Gleeful Demolition, not doing too much here. The double Rouse Reinforcements is pretty good. Some spot removal, you know, against some 1/1s. It's not necessarily something the opponent wants to do. Okay, we'll get the Mirrex down. I think it's going to be Epicure. We're going to wait on the Gleeful Demolition. I guess we should probably swing, right? Yeah, I guess. Like, we could keep Stoke the Flames open, too. We'll swing with one and then keep Stoke the Flames open for something, I guess. You never know if there's going to be something important to remove with our 4 creatures. Also, again, spot removal on one of our 1/1s. I guess that prevents the Stoke the Flames. We could do it. I'm going to hold off for now, though. Right? Yeah. I'm going to hold off on the Stoke the Flames for now. So if we didn't swing with the 1, we'd still have it open, which might have been the best way. Oh, Brotherhood's End. That's not fun. At least let us play the Ill-Tempered Loner first, right? Well, now I'm anticipating spot removal for the Loner, but we'll see. That's brutal, man. We just lost so many creatures. They must have top decked this. Why would they cut down if they had the Brotherhood's End on the next turn? Go for the throw? Okie dokies. Well, we better do Gleeful Demolition, and then we still have Mirrex open. So that's good. And some removal here too, so yeah, if we see City on Fire on top, we'll be able to cast it pretty fast, man. Mirrex, let's do this. We have all 4 City on Fire, so I'm gonna keep the Stoke the Flames back. Ill-Tempered Loader, okay, not bad. Not bad, dude. It is nighttime too. I'm gonna play this before combat then, in case they have burn. Because yeah. Also, okay, now, yeah. I guess we could keep Stoke the Flames. Oh. That's not fun. Alright. Another go for the throat. Okay, both of our loners are gone, unfortunately, but they were good draws overall. Fable, okay. Okay, well, we're definitely going to go Lightning Strike, get rid of that, so they can't ramp with it, because they're stuck on 3 mana, which is great news for us, right? We have Mirrex available, and we have Stoke the Flames for some removal if they do find something. But hopefully it's just Mirrex. Hopefully we're just going wide at this point. I'll tell you what, man, I don't know. If we had City on Fire, this like whole setup, this whole game has not been half bad. Harvester? Okay. I think we just continue to go wide here then, right? Instead of Stoke the Flames? I think so. Unless they play... Nope, okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Continue to go wide. At some point, Stoke the Flames just hits the opponent's face, you know what I mean? Probably more spot removal then, based on how that was acting. See if they take the 5. I doubt it, right? They block. Okay. Fable was a good draw, man. Maybe we should just go Fable. Or just go Mirrex again, honestly. 1, 2, 3. We'll have Stoke the Flames open because we get a 2-2. That's disgusting, dude, honestly. That is disgusting. We're probably just going to hit the opponent's face for 4. And we're really, really hoping they don't find Brotherhood's End on number 2. Because they've had so much removal already, guys. Like, for real. They've had so much removal. Although Brotherhood's End wouldn't, like, it would affect them too, so. Alright. Still thinking Stoke the Flames to their face because it's 4 damage, then we still full swing on the ground. They block 3 and take 2, potentially. They have more spot removal then at that point, right? Probably. Ooh, nothing stuck there. You guys see that? Rouse Reinforcements, nice. Alright, full swing. We have Mirrex, we have Rouse Reinforcements for the turn. They need spot removal here. Other words, they take 2. Is that it? We got there. Let's go, guys. Oh, it always feels so good to win when, like, the opponents are just removing everything, man. How much did... I guess it wasn't too much. It was a cut down. Brotherhood's End cleaned up a lot, but the double go for the throats was brutal. Yeah, I guess overall that wasn't too much removal. It just seemed annoying because they got rid of our ill-tempered loner so easily with the double go for the throats, right? Very nice, very cool first game. Too bad we didn't get to see a City on Fire, because I think that honestly maybe would have helped us wrap up the game a little sooner. I think we would have easily been able to cast that. The Fable draw was excellent there. Yeah, it was a good first one. And the Rouse Reinforcements, I don't know, man. I like it. It's not a bad hand when we have Requisitioner. Underplayed to drop, for sure. 100%. The number of cards we've actually put the number of decks we've put Requisitioner in recently has actually been a lot, man. One of the most astounding ones was just the treasure ramp. That was ridiculous. Like, how easily it was to actually just cast out Atraxa in those builds, man. Honestly, there might be something with just treasure ramp in general. Like, we were being ridiculous in that list and just played mono red treasure ramp with Atraxa on the top. But if we actually, like, took some time to think about it, too, and add some other colors... It's like a 5-color treasure ramp. Might honestly be something there, man. Alright, no attacks. Keep the lightning strike open and see what they end up doing here. Well, it might just be spot removal and maybe they don't want to ramp us. Yeah, speaking of ramp. Could be Orzhov, Phyrexian Orzhovs, right? Or Orzhov Phyrexians. Skrelv, yeah. Okay, we'll Lightning Strike the Skrelv, probably. Actually, if we hit the Crawling Chorus, we can start swinging, because they can't block. But hitting Skrelv is the best bet, I would say. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want that to survive. Ill-Tempered Loner, wow, great draw, man. Great draw. Well, now we have to anticipate spot removal from the opponent, right? Because they got swamps over here, so... If we... Yeah, it's too bad we haven't seen an artifact yet. It's mainly because we're holding the Requisitioner back. We could have had the treasure for the extra 1/1s. I'm just not sure that would be worth it. Just feel like that's not worth having the Crawling Chorus. Like, it's not... I don't know. Well, I mean, that's a good block for us, unless they have something fancy here. Am I missing something? I'm not missing something. Nice. Yeah, Ill-Tempered Loner does a lot when it's allowed blocking, so... And Lightning Strike takes out the Gix pretty nicely. Wow, City on Fire. City on Fire is terrific, man. We swing with Requisitioner. I think they take 6 if we swing. They might actually block here, which would suck a little bit, but let's see what ends up happening. If we had that ability to actually get the Gleeful Demolition, then we would have been able to play the... Wow, that is a terrific block for us, man. Requisitioner helps us ramp. Gleeful Demolition is gonna be played this turn for sure. It's City on Fire. We might have the combo because we also have the Lightning Strike in hand, guys. Can we do 27 damage to the opponent's face, or are they gonna have spot removal? That's the big question, huh? That's the big question. I'm excited though, so we'll see. Based on... Okay, Skrelv, get some that. Okay, yeah, no. We'll see. So, I guess we would need a little bit more mana to actually play the Lightning Strike too. Ooh, Phyrexian Sensor. That's not good. Should we Lightning Strike the Sensor and just try our best? So we have 5 mana. We have 8 mana. Oh no. We'd be able to keep the Ill-Tempered Loner untapped. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. As long as this isn't spot removal. Oh, that's good news. That's excellent news. This is where... Okay. They really need spot removal for that Ill-Tempered Loner, man. Full swing. City on Fire. Come on, man. Oh, they concede. Oh, I'm a little sad. I'm a little sad, man. Ill-Tempered Loner. Look at it go. Look at it go. I still don't know if we want more than 2 of them, though. As cool as it is, as cool as it's been, like, the way we're just, like, sweating... The way we're just constantly like, oh yeah, removal, like the opponent has it for sure. We got lucky they didn't have it there, because as soon as Ill-Tempered Loner hits the board, it's usually just dead. So, it's really cool. I just don't know if we want more than 2 of them. And it does suck that we didn't get to just drop a Lightning Strike on it to do 27 damage to the opponent's face, but still. Okay. So what I'm noticing right now with the opening hands is Gleeful Demolition just not having a lot of targets. But like, I mean, this isn't a bad hand when we have reinforcements. Oh, really good draw. Gleeful Demolition can come down. Man, Epicure was such a good draw. I guess we'll start with the swing, see if they just remove the Epicure, right? Could be reinforcements. It's gonna be Gleeful Demolition while we can, I suppose. Before they play like a blue mana and hold all their sources open or something, you know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 next turn, then Ral's reinforcements get 2 back. No, it's still gonna be 7, right? So, oh, another Ral's reinforcements, wow. It's not bad. Ooh, should we play around a board wipe? Maybe. Whatever. Fine. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. Just hold it all back. They have a great block regardless, so if they play Brotherhood's End, it is what it is. Shieldred, okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, nice. Mountain is good. Mountain is good. Go Ral's reinforcements first, right? All right, let's do this. That's not how I want to tap these. We go red, red. Red, sure, red. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whee! City on fire on the board. Okay, so everything just does 3 extra, so Shieldred still survives if we swing. But at this point, we still want to swing because now we have to anticipate a board wipe. Nice, so at least the Harvester's dead. It's like I said, so the double block too, like it's probably a board wipe for sure, but we have Crucible. Yeah, it doesn't have to be red sources, it's any source, so technically Crucible hits pretty hard still. Cut down means there's no board wipe. Crucible might win us the game. Another cut down, no board wipe. Block with Shieldred. No, they don't want the block with Shieldred, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 damage. I mean, that's what we do, right? Like, I don't think there's a question about it. I would have preferred to just draw burn off the top, but I'll go for the throw. Oh my goodness. All right, 15 damage. Down to 6, back up to 8. Hopefully Shieldred doesn't end us, because they could play land, invoke despair, kill the city on fire, we take 2. Swing for 4 with Shieldred, we lose another 2. Yeah, I mean, it was getting close if they had an invoke despair, but GG, man. What, did we lose yet? Are we doing good right now? What's happening? I don't even know. I don't even know. We were talking about when we were going over the red lists for the new set, we were talking about how red midrange is just set up right now anyways, and there's probably like a really great way to put together red midrange regardless. I don't know if this is like the competitive way to put it together, but I stand by what I said. I think red midrange is in a good position to find something, to find some kind of footing. If anything, right now, this is just really cool. Like, City on Fire just doing a ton of damage. Alright, good hand. Yeah. Look at us, man. Look at us go. Solid hand, as long as we see our 3rd mana, which I guess Requisitioner could help us get, potentially, right? So, yeah, as long as you see your 3rd for Fable, then you're good to go. Okay, opponent. This might be, oh, some Orzhov, potentially? What are you? Okay, it's a Phyrexian Vampire, 1/1 lifelink. Okay. Well, no turn 1 from us, even though it looked like a great hand. The opponent going first there, I guess like they could have been playing mono red or something, so we would be in a little bit more trouble having this slow of a start. Alright, Requisitioner has to come down, and hopefully they don't have exile removal because it blocks really well against, well, I don't necessarily want to block the Drinker, but we still could. If nothing else, let's just hope that whatever they play this turn gets gobbled up by Brotherhood's End. Alright, no blocks, that's fine. Oh, they didn't play anything that turn. Well, they're probably playing around a Brotherhood's End then, right? I feel like maybe we should too, but let's see if they block. I think they let Core survive. And we should probably just play our Fable. I think Brotherhood's End has the chance of hitting a lot more than what it's hitting right now. So just getting the Fable down is completely fine. Elesh Norn. Oh, okay. If we don't see... Crap. Alright, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, that's a tricky situation. Rouse reinforcements, everything. I guess Stoke the Flames in the mountain is fine to send. Stoke the Flames, though. Ah, jeez. I don't want to double down on the Elesh Norn. We're gonna attempt a swing here is the thing. I want to see... Yeah, I want to see our explosive cards as soon as possible. Okay. So we're gonna attempt the swing and see what they end up doing here. Because if they block... Okay, so we have Lightning Strike to take out the Norn. We're gonna be taking a ton of damage here too, but that's definitely what we end up doing, right? Right? Maybe we Brotherhood's End now. Lose 1 life. Because we have enough. I think we're just gonna Brotherhood's End instead. We'll pay one time. And we got to resolve first, right? And then decline, take 2. Just making sure I'm doing that right. And dropping the Brotherhood's End, yeah. 3 damage. Okay. We're taking a lot of damage, man. We really, really are. I'd rather keep the treasure, so here we go. Decline. It's crazy, but yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, you gotta click resolve first. I'm sorry, opponent. Okay, we go rouse reinforcements, lose the 2 treasure. Nope, that's not how we do it. We gotta keep the ramp. We gotta get closer to the city on fire here. That was brutal, man. There had to have been a better way to play that out, right? But once Elesh Norn hits the board, like against red, like we're doing damage all the time to everything. I don't know. We'll see. We could take care of that. We're about to get reflection. So we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have 7. 1 away from the city on fire, unfortunately. Almost there, right? House reinforcements. Epicure could be cool to save for next turn. But also just playing it now is fine too. We don't want to get gobbled up by a board wipe though. Let's keep Stoke the Flames and Lightning Strike open for the turn. Tough decisions, man. Really tough decisions. If they play like Elesh Norn number 2, then we're like in trouble. Draw 2 cards. Oh, nice. Stock up the hand a little bit more. Another drinker. Okay. So if we can pull off the city on fire, they drop the nice. Okay, nice. So this is really good. We'll take care of the treasure. See, we go 1, 2, right? So like this, keep the... Okay, I guess we have to auto tap here. Or we have to actually tap everything down because I want the treasure to... There we go. That's how we want to do it. City on Fire is on the board and we are swinging on in. They definitely block here with the drinker instead of taking 3. But we're really hoping that they don't have a board wipe or something to kill the city on fire because our burn damage is ridiculous. Drinker. Get a Incubator. Okay. Are you guys ready for this, man? Are you guys ready for this? Lightning Strike the opponent's face. And Stoke the Flames the opponent's face, auto-pay. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Well. Yeah. I'll take the victories, man. Let's see if we can get like one more game in. I don't know how many wins in a row was that. We're doing great right now as far as I know, as far as I remember. Yeah. It's just weird. I'm second guessing. Like, we're doing so well in comparison to how it's been so far. Or for the recording that I'm doing today, right? I'm actually recording, this is the third video I'm recording today. It's been brutal uphill battles. But right now, I don't know, dude, we're doing great. It's just like working, and it's weird. It's weird that it's working so well. Might still want to consider the second Mirrex, since that is an artifact creature too. It does work with the Gleeful Demolition. So that's something to consider for sure. Alright, so we're going to start with Mountain, obviously. Probably keep Crucible in hand as long as possible. Mountain Swift Spear. Okay, yep. At least we went first. That is good news. Requisitioner is a great blocker, or worst comes to worst, if they just drop a Play With Fire on that, at least it's a Play With Fire that's not hitting our face. You know what I mean? And we would get ramp too, so... Oh my goodness, we definitely block. A little bit of ramp. Go Fable next turn. Keep the treasure probably, right? Honestly though, just Requisitioner and Rouse Reinforcements, it's fine too. Over the Fable. I don't know if that's necessary. Well, yeah. It's not bad. I don't know if that's the play over the Fable and just keeping the treasure for something later on, but we still have a Fable next turn then too. Invasion of Regatha. 4 damage to our face, probably. Nope. Want to hit the Requisitioner so they can successfully swing with Swift Spear. Not going to swing at it. Taking 2 or chumping. I say take 2 for now. How you guys feel about that? Gleeful Demolition. Okay. Okay. Probably play... So, probably just get as much out as possible here, right? I think so. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. A lot of chump blockers. We actually have, if we swing, we still have Stoke the Flames available, too. I guess we'll swing, right? We might as well. It's actually kind of insane, dude. Wow, yeah, I mean, the deck is just completely outperforming my expectations so far. I don't know if this is necessarily going to be a tough uphill battle for the opponent, though. Oh, buddy, I am glad we have Stoke the Flames available. First, we gotta wait, though. We gotta wait. We see if they swing, which they, well, they don't. Stoke the Flames. Take care of Arabrask. I hope we find something, though. I hope we find something. Other words, okay, well, we send that for sure. Mirrex. Oh, another land. Okay. I mean, Mirrex is good. Ramping with this is good. 2 blockers. At least we need to have 2 to chump, right? 1 for burn, 1 to chump the Swift Spear. And they don't know what's in our hand, so they probably take all this. Nope, no anticipation of combat trick. Well, they're taking 4, down to 14. Still have 2. We have Mirrex available. I guess we play the Mountain, unfortunately, right? But we should be prepared to have as much mana as possible. So seeing City on Fire would be so good. Oh my goodness. We're about to flip the Fable 2. Ren's Resolve. Yep, okay. So if we would have kept 3, no, I don't think that would have been worth it. We just wanted some to be able to chump. Spell Spear, nice, nice hits off the Ren's Resolve here, guys. 4 damage to our face for sure. I don't think they'd want to hit a creature. Just smack our face 1 damage to one of the 1/1s. Right? Or maybe they want to... Okay, yeah, there they go, there they go. And then we chump the Swift Spear for sure. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. I think this is leaning towards the opponent heavily now. We definitely needed to not see the 2 land in a row. I'm going to activate this so it stops holding the opponent up too. And we'll let them hit that for... We'll let them hit that. Right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because if we top deck... Alright, no blocks, yeah. I think either way, we're going to need something incredible. We're going to need something incredible. Is that incredible enough? It very well might be. Wow. Where do I even start? Gonna have 2 mana open from the goblins. I guess we just play this, right? Maybe we save it for the burn side of things. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We still have 3 blockers available, down to 7. Okay, we're at 8, so like there's a good chance that the opponent can just get there this turn. So we have like extra blockers on the ground and everything. Spell Spear doesn't have haste, so Urabrask number 2 wouldn't be... Yeah, that's scary. That's scary business. They're gonna take out one of the devils. Yeah, 3rd Invasion of Regatha. Very powerful card, just 2 damage to our face. Taking out one of the 1/1s over there, sure. And a Kumano. Holy cow, guys, we are in trouble. If they swing, though, we full swing at their face. They're at 7, we're at 3. Lock the Swift Spear. Yeah, GG opponent, we got there, guys. Oh, buddy. Oh my goodness, how many victories in a row is that? How many victories? I don't even know, but I'm gonna stop there on a high note. Why not? We just can't ask for too much more than what we saw today. We're 37 minutes in, and we gotta talk about this deck for like 5 minutes at least, right? So, City on Fire combo. Once again, this was a suggestion down in the comments to try out City on Fire with Ill-Tempered Loner, and the list just outperformed, like above and beyond. There's no way we'd be able to keep that up, right? But it's like I said, mono red mid-range in general is relatively set up anyway, or I feel that way at least, right? I feel like there's definitely a way to put together mono red mid-range that is just ridiculous. I'll tell you what, dude, going wide and having cards like Stoke the Flames and City on Fire as the main win condition is kind of ridiculous. Now, it's still going to come down to Ill-Tempered Loner being instantly removed by most opponents, but if you are seeing like a lot of mono red, Ill-Tempered Loner is terrific against mono red. So the 3 Gleeful Demolition seemed like it was enough. I wouldn't go up to 4 of these. Epicure was great. Rouse Reinforcements was great. Requisitioner is amazing as always. We might actually want more, but I don't know. What would you take out then, right? That's the big question. If anything, I guess like you rip out part of the soul of the deck with the Ill-Tempered Loner and go up a couple more Requisitioner, but if we didn't see the Ill-Tempered Loner in some of those games, we would have lost, right? So I feel like I have so much doubt right now that we actually won all the games. I can't remember the last time we had 100% win rate in a video, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm forgetting a loss. Am I? Well, either way, you guys don't have to let me know in the comments because I'm obviously going to go back in the video and watch it. But if you want to, you can tell me. You could tell me, GG, Red Cat, you actually didn't have the 100%. Right here, game number 2, you forgot about that one. Man, why can't, like, I'm racking my brain because it just doesn't feel real that I got 100%, so that maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm forgetting a match. Which is kind of funny, right? That's kind of silly, but generally speaking, by the time I get to the end of my recording session, we've played like over 15 games for the entire recording session from the other decks too. So it's very hard to remember some of the matches, unfortunately, even when we do just play them. Guys, what do you think of the list, man? This was awesome. This was grand. This was epic. City on Fire, so cool. We're going to have to play with it more in the future for sure. And after winning that much in a row, dude, I mean, I know we're only in Platinum, but Platinum's rough, dude. Platinum is just everyone playing the best decks they have available and barely any misplays. We do see some opponents accidentally dropping misplays sometimes, especially at the beginning of new sets too, just with the new cards, but like, it's tough. It's definitely tough. From what I've heard too, like from you guys in the comments and just in general on the internet, Diamond is easier than Platinum, which doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe people are just trying less hard, and then I hear the same thing about Mythic too, but man, I'm taken aback by how well this performed today. I feel like maybe we got a little lucky against the mono red list too. Like seeing the top deck of Burn Down the House, I mean, we do have 4 of them in here though, so any other top deck would have been relatively solid too, I suppose. Anything that actually got something onto the board would have been solid. I could see dropping the Celestus and going up another Brotherhood's End if you find yourself using Brotherhood's End often, but that extra little bit of ramp off of Celestus and just having that extra ability to maybe drop the Gleeful Demolition on it too could be really good. And we had to talk a little bit about going up the second Mirrex as well. It will probably hold you up from time to time, but Mirrex seemed to be a key player in a few of those matches. Having that extra mana, creating that extra might that happens to be an artifact that works with the demolition. I don't know. You want to think about it. Definitely think about the second Mirrex. And on that note, second Crucible couldn't be that bad either, but it is legendary. It's going to hold you up sometimes. There are going to be matches for sure where you see both of your Crucible of Defiances and you just really needed it to be a mountain instead. So, oh man. All right, guys, I'm going to go back, pretty much watch this video immediately and see if we actually pulled off 100% win rate, because I'm just so doubtful right now, but maybe we did. I don't remember. If you made it this far into the video, then for real, y'all are champions. I super duper appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video.